Hello everyone, my name is Lakshmi Prasad and I am pursuing my BTech in Geetham University, Bangalore. Firstly, thank you Emertxe Information Technology for giving me this embedded system internship. And I have done the project washing machine simulation using MP Lab and Pixim Lab. And what are the table of contents? Firstly, we have introduction, then embedded C, then PIC16 F877A microcontroller, and what are the software you use on this for this internship, and what are the hardware peripherals required for the project and others. Firstly, we know about the introduction. Um, Introduction in the washing machine project is a microcontroller based embedded system project undertaken as part of the embedded system internship program by Emertxe Technologies. This internship has mainly focused hands-on experience on PIC microcontroller and softwares like MP Lab and Pixim Lab, and we have know about the C programming, embedded C programming, and digital input-output pins. And this project will helpful for future in the embedded system domain. And next, we will know about the embedded C programming. Firstly, we know about the embedded C. Embedded C is the extension of the C programming language, especially designed for designed for programming embedded systems. This is for um, allows this allows the control over the microcontroller pins, and this C has to um, interact with the systems, and so we have to use the C as the communication with that microcontroller. So embedded C program was used. And why we use this embedded C? Because it works well in low memory environments, and it used in real-time operations and others. Let's start about the embedded C programming. Firstly, is um, keywords. Keywords in C is the reserved words that have special meaning to the compiler. Like int, float. Int means integer, which declares the integer variable, and float means declares the floating variable. Floating point variable means decimals and others, and character, which declares the character variable and others. These are the examples for the keywords. And next is the data types. Data types in C is specified the type of data variable can hold. They define how much memory will be allocated, how much data will be interpreted by the compiler. Uh, there are three types of data types. First one is user-defined data types, primary data types, and secondary data types. Firstly, we know about the user primary data types. Primary data types like int, char, float, double. It stores the integer variable. It stores the character. It stores the float. And same as the double. And next one is the user-defined data types. User-defined. This is allows to create your own custom data like structure, union, enum. Structure means combines variables of different types. Union is like the same as structure. And enum is different. Enum is defines named integer constants. And data types is so used in that embedded C. So must mandatory for embedded systems. Data types. Derived data types are built from basic types includes arrays and others. And next is operators. Operators in a C symbols used to perform operations or on variables and values. They are essential for writing logic, performing all like calculations and making decisions and more. Operators are used for operations, mainly for operations. And they are types like binary operators, arithmetic operators, relation operators, logical operators, assignment operators, bitwise operators, conditional operators, and other. They are specifically divided into three operators: unary, binary, and ternary. Tertiary. Unary operator means that operate only one operand, plus, minus, and others. Binary operators are divided into several, like arithmetic operators, logical operators, uh, relation operators, and others. First, we have to learn about the arithmetic operation. It is used for only arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, and other type of operation. We use arithmetic operators. And next in is relation operators. Relation is compare the two different operands. How we have compare means equal to, not equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, greater than, less than. That is the relation operators. And next is logical operators. We use different logic logics like we use it to combine multiple conditions and other different logic gates you have to use. Logical AND means and which is used to AND operator means both of the operands will be true, so result will be true. If any one of the operand is false, the result is also false. This is the logical operators. And also bitwise operators used to perform operations at the bit level, bitwise and bitwise OR, and same as the logical operators. Next is the assignment operators, which is used to assign values of the variables. Um, Subtract and assign, multiply and assign. This is assignment operators. And other operators are tertiary operators. This is like size of comma means you know about the size of the variable and others. This is the operators. And next is the conditional statements. This is the most important in the C programming because in this conditional statement we use a lot of in the C programming. Like conditional statement means make decisions in your program based on the certain conditions. There is several conditional statement, two conditional statement. One is if else and other one switch. If else is divided into four. If else, if else, if nested if and if means uh, the simplest form of decision making. If it checks the condition is true and if so executes the block of the code. And if else means use it when need to two possible outcomes, one for true and another for false. And if else means use it to check multiple conditions in sequence. Nested if means this if have another if or else block, this is called nested if. For example, for these if else statements means consider age is 44. Age is 44. If age is 44, if age is greater than 44, print um, if apply the condition if age is greater than age is greater than 18, print you are eligible for vote. Hence, you are not eligible for vote. This is the conditional statement. And another one is switch case statement. Same as the first statement, but we use as switch expressions. Case like expression use break, continue, and other statements. And the next is arrays and pointers. In C programming, arrays and pointers are closely related. Understanding both is essential for effective memory management and data handling in embedded systems and general C programming. In arrays, we have known about the collection of elements of same data type. Arrays can store only same data types like same of int. For example, there is a int 2, 4, 8, 12, 16. Those are all same data types in each data type. Or you have to store only character. C, H, O, that like we have to store that in array. And next is a pointer. Pointer is the variable that stores the memory address of an another variable. This is a pointer. If example 1 is the variable, I is the integer variable and 1 is the value that's stored. And the 0 into 7 FFFFG is the address of that variable. We can store this address to another type of variable. We create an k. We can store this I address to k address. This is the pointer. And next is we have done this internship about the PIC 16877A microcontroller. This is a 8-bit microcontroller. It is widely used in embedded systems, real-time operations. There are we know about the pins. There are 5 ports in the PIC 16F877. That is port A, port B, port C, port D, and port E. And there are 33 input-output pins. Now, in this internship, you know about how we align the pins to LCD, to buzzer, to fan, and others through the help of PIC 16 of 877 and microcontroller. And this is the pin diagram of PIC 16877 microcontroller. And the next is block diagram. To this help of the block diagram, we have to know about the connections, input output pins, how where we have to connect the buzzer, where we have to connect the LCD, where we have to connect the current supply, where we have to connect the temperature sensor, speed sensor, and touch. These are we have studied in this internship. And next we have used what are the software we use to implement this project, that is MP Lab and Pixel Lab and others. This is a very helpful software which gives the experience of how we write, how we develop the code, how we write the code, and that's all. And Pixel Lab is a big microcontroller which is used to load the hex file and make the output. And now we have to know about the project. So, project, I have to show the project. And next is hardware peripherals. Hardware peripherals are CLCD, buzzer, fan, and switches. Firstly, we know about the CLCD. CLCD means character liquid crystal display. That CLCD, there are two types, 16 into 2 and 16 into 4. 16 into 4 means there are 64 bits, and 16 into 2 is 32 bits. And CLCD is a display which is display the values of characters, numbers, and letters, simple symbols and messages. This is a CLCD pin which is connected to pins. The RS pin is connected to RB0 and read and write pin connected to ground. Enable pin is connected to RB1 and port D4 to D7 is connected to port B2, port B5, and VSS and VD. VSS is connected to ground and VD is connected to plus 5 volt, and LED plus and LED minus. LED plus is connected to plus 5 volt, LED minus is connected to ground. And next is a buzzer. Buzzer is an electronic sound producing device used in embedded system to provide audio feedback or results. It's commonly used in systems like washing machines, alarms, timers, doorbells, and other devices to signal events such as completion of a process errors or all user inputs. First, we have pins like positive and negative. Positive is connected to plus volt and negative is connected to ground. This is a buzzer. Next is fan. Fan in embedded systems in electrochemical device used to move air for cooling and process purpose. Like drying clothes in a washing machine. In microcontroller based project, a DC fan is commonly used to control a GPIO pulse relays or transition. And next is switches. Switches are basic input device which is used to control the display, control the fan, control the buzzer. We all use it to switches for controlling all the operations. Through this project also we use the switches to control the operations. Like switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, switch 4, switch 5, switch 6. And that's all. And next we have to move the demo of the project. Uh, Now we have to open that software where did that code. That software name is MPLab XD. Opening so far. This is the MPLab software. We have did the code for washing machine project, and this is the code we have to execute. And this is the main.c. This is the power.c. These are the header files, and these are the source files. For every source file, there is a header file. And these are the code. This is the code, and we have to build the project, build it, and it can build successful in downwards. So we have to it created a hex file, and we have to put that hex file in that another software called Lab. This this is the Lab software. We have to implement that code. Firstly, we have to select the board, pick Genius, and next we have to select the microcontroller, pick 16F877A. And for that, firstly we select board as pick Genius, microcontroller, pick 16F877A, and we have to select that into 16 cross 4, that is 64 bits. So we have select 15 cross 4 LCD, and we have to set clock as 20 and load the text file. This is the X file, we have to load it. And this is switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, switch 4, switch 5, switch 6, switch 7. We are not using any switch 7. Switch 6 is user. So last switch 6. First press key 5 to power on washing machine. Key 5 means switch 5. Which is switch 5? This is switch 5. Press. So I have to press switch 5. So that is powering on washing machine. Washing program screen that is displayed. For changing that daily to heavy, heavy to delicate whites, we have to use the switch 4 for press press that switch 4. You see that is changing daily to heavy, and next I will say again press it, so change to delicate whites. For entering the water level screen, you have to long press switch 4. I have holding the long press, so it is entering the water level screen. This is the water level screen. For changing water to low, low to medium, same as the washing program, same is use switch 4. For start and stop screen, we have to use long press switch 4. Next, enter the press switch 5 is start, switch 6 is stop. This is switch 5. We have to start that washing program. Started the washing program. What is function wash time 0? Time is 23 second, 22 second. We have to pause it. So we have to press that switch 6. Mm, Notice that the fan is off. So timer is off. For entering the switch 6, we have to again start it. Again, timer is on and fan is on. Wait until that one function completed. Function wash to rinse. 3, 2, 1. Did remove clothes, and next it will buzzer will on and re-enter the washing program scheme. This is the washing machine project. Thank you. This is the conclusion. This internship provides a solid foundation in like embedded C programming and others. We have to gain a valuable insights about the programming, about the microcontroller, and about the software we use like MP, like Pixel that, and yeah, and also how to interact the software to the hardware, and you know about the pins of the connections, LCDs, buzzers, motor sensors, and others. In this internship, games emphasizes will be solidly helpful to everyone intern, every intern. Thank you for the Emertxe technologies for providing this internship, and thank you.